Hey there, kiddos. Are you ready for another magical adventure? Today we're meeting a very special friend, Luma, the little lantern with big dreams. In a quiet village nestled in a peaceful valley, lanterns weren't just decorations, they were alive. Each lantern had a soft glow, a kind heart, and a job to light the paths of the villagers each night. They hung from doorways, danced in trees, and floated above cobblestone streets, whispering gentle songs of light to help everyone find their way. Among all these glowing lanterns was one very small lantern named Luma. She lived in the workshop of old Benji, the village lantern maker. Luma was round and golden, with tiny silver wings etched into her frame, but unlike the other lanterns, Luma had never been lit, not even once. "I'm too little," she often whispered to herself, watching the others fly off to light the village. "What if I don't shine bright enough?" Old Benji would smile and pat her gently. "Your time will come, little one. Every lantern finds its light in its own way." But Luma wasn't sure. She wanted so badly to shine like the others, to float through the sky, to make someone feel safe and warm in the dark. She dreamed of lighting the biggest festival of all, Star Night, when every lantern soared into the sky to dance with the stars. But how could she ever do that if she couldn't even flicker? The other lanterns tried to cheer her up. "You're just a late bloomer," said Blix, a blue lantern who shimmered like moonlight. "One day you'll light up like a sunrise." Still, night after night, Luma stayed behind, watching the others float into the sky, their laughter echoing like bells. Then, one chilly autumn evening, something unusual happened. That autumn evening, as the sun dipped behind the hills and painted the sky in shades of gold and purple, a strong wind began to blow through the valley. The lanterns flickered in their places, clinging to their hooks and branches. Old Benji stepped outside, his grey beard fluttering in the breeze. He looked up with concern. Strange wind tonight," he muttered. "Feels like something's stirring up in the mountains." Luma sat quietly on her shelf, watching the sky. She felt something too, not just the wind in the air, but a tingling in her tiny metal frame, as though something was calling out to her. Suddenly the workshop door creaked open. A swirl of wind slipped inside, twisting through the room like a ribbon. It circled around Luma once, twice, then whispered something only she could hear. "The stars are fading." Luma gasped. "Who said that?" she squeaked, but the wind was already gone, slipping out the window with a soft sigh. She stared out into the night. The stars did seem dimmer. They used to sparkle like diamonds scattered across velvet, but now they looked tired, like they were blinking slower, ready to go out. When old Benji returned, she tried to tell him, but he just chuckled kindly. "Your little lantern heart must be dreaming again," he said. "You're full of wonder, Luma." But Luma knew what she felt. She turned to Blix that night and whispered, "What if something's wrong with the stars?" Blix's flame shimmered thoughtfully. "The stars? But they've always been there and always bright." "What if they need help?" Luma said softly. "You're just a little lantern," Blix reminded her gently. "What could you do?" "I don't know," Luma admitted, "but maybe I could try." And for the first time in her life, Luma fluttered down from her shelf and out the window, into the wind, toward the mountains and into the unknown. Stay tuned, kids, for Chapter 3 of Luma's Big Adventure. See you next time.